completely, stick around to the end because I do have a smoking gun. And yes, their features are quite different, but when you switch personalities full time, a mask doesn't cut it. You need to make some permanent improvements. But cosmetics doesn't change the way you sit, it doesn't change the way you wave, and apparently doesn't even change the way you dress. And did you know that Donald Trump aggressively pursued Diana after her divorce? They also like to put the truth right in plain sight, not just visually, but audibly. Take a listen.
Mr. and Mrs. Trump? Mr. and Mrs. Trump?
Have you ever taken a look at what Barron Trump looks like? He resembles someone an awful lot. Gotta just be a coincidence, though. Definite coincidence. I did promise you guys a smoking gun, though, and I don't want to disappoint. And if you're smart and you're trying to deceive people, you get rid of identifying markers. So, of course, they would get rid of that. And even though I see a little remnants there, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about these. Those. I'll show you. Now you're going to fool the masses by getting rid of the most recognizable identifying marker. You got to get up pretty early in the morning to fool this guy. And that, and that, and that, and that are pretty unmistakable. And although less obvious, so are these. And like I said, I'm not saying anything here. I'm just showing you for you to make up your own mind. The most likely scenario here is that I'm just a crazy person and I'm delusional. And even if I wasn't, this would all just be for entertainment purposes only. I don't really think people would go through the trouble of faking someone's death and doing plastic surgery and all of that just to fool people and just to make people not know what's going on in the real world. And definitely not to control them, all for entertainment purposes only.